الرابع عصرا.
On Sunday, a rare and powerful storm hit the holy city of Mecca, Saudi Arabia, bringing with it intense rainfall, strong winds and flashes of lightning, and created dramatic scene around the Kaaba, the holiest site of Islam. Worshippers of the Grand Mosque were caught off guard when the sky darkened in the early evening and the rain quickly intensified. Videos shared on social media show pilgrims continued to pray despite the downpour, with the rain streams falling the mosque's open courtyard. The Kaaba, a cubic structure in the center of Moscow which of Muslims pray, was not affected by the storm. Symbolism it faces the face of natural disaster. The storm which lasted for more than 1 hour, causing temporary disruption the rituals which was watched thousands of pilgrims, many of whom come from all over the world. Despite the difficult conditions, the unity and devotion of those present purely, with many offering prayers of thanksgiving of rain, which is considered a blessing of Islam. Mecca's authority responded quickly to the storm, deployed teams to ensure the safety of pilgrims, to manage the accumulation of water in around Moscow. Drainage system designated to deal with such events were put to test, but largely succeeded prevented significant flooding. However, some areas of Grand Mosque were significantly flooded, leaving careful coordination to ensure the unlimited flow of pilgrims. The storm came at a time when the region usually does not experience a heavy rain, making these events particularly unusual. Meteorologists attribute the sudden change in weather to the rare atmospheric disappearance of the broad moisture from the real sea inland, creating the ideal conditions from the storm. Such weather events thought a real severe harmony for the unpredictability nature in the dearest region. When the storm passed, the calm was followed with the elements and impression of the storm itself. The Grand Mosque, glistening under the spotlights, with the rain-spotted marble floor mirroring the Kaaba, was a severe sign and below our experience. The pilgrims continued to ritual and fast, embodying the resilience and the faith on the iron central pilgrimage. This storm, while devastation caused no injury or significant damage, and it underscored the devotion of millions of people who visit Mecca every year, real or shine. Many of them they experienced it and witnessed such a natural event in presence of the Kaaba with my proud memory, and a moment when the power of nature and certainty and faith converted one of the holiest places on the earth. The storm that swept over the Mecca Sunday night was not only a meteorological event, but also had a moment deep spiritual significance for the millions of people who created the city. As the rain fell on the Grand Mosque, shaking with the white marbles around the Kaaba, the atmosphere was filled with a mixture of awe and reverence. Pilgrims, many of whom have been saved by years to visit Mecca, found themselves in the center of extraordinary spectacle. A heavy downpour, accumulated by gusts of winds, turned the usual calm of the Moscow into a vivid manifestation of powerful of nature. However, in the midst of chaos, there was a scene of calm, as if a storm itself was reminded of divine power and governed all night. For the customers of Grand Mosque, the sudden storm created demanding challenges. The mosque once open courtyard, with normally accommodating thousands of worshippers during the daily prayers, became slippery with the rainwater. Although the mosque drainage system are designated to handle large volume of water, the intensity of the storm tested this through. Workers were quickly dispatched to deal with the situation, ensure the pathway remained safe, and fellow pilgrims continued without interruption. Despite the challenges, the response was swift and effective. The Grand Mosque administration, well versed managing large crowd under various conditions, ensured that no serious incident occurred. If necessary, pilgrims were moved to safe locations and prayer continued with minimal disruption. The sign of faithful blowing in ensured their robes, wet by the spirits administered, was statesman in the deep fast and the fire pilgrimage experienced. The unusual weather all drew attention to the border climate patterns affecting the region. Saudi Arabia, known for its arid desert climate, rarely experienced such severe storm, especially in the pre-winter period. Meteorological note that the storm was a result of unusual convergence on the weather system, including moist air from the Red Sea, which is less 100 km from Mecca. The impact of the storm was felt not only within the Grand Mosque but throughout the Mecca. Streets around the mosque experienced short-term flooding and traffic was temporarily disrupted. Authority worked to address the aftermath. However, the city infrastructure designated to cope with the flash flood generally withstood the strain well. For many pilgrims, the experience to be in the Mecca during this will remain a a lifelong memory. The Islam rain is often seen as a miracle of blessing, and some consider the great success to be present the Kaaba during such of event. As it rained, many pilgrims ran in the handle of prayer, for the voice merging with the noise and the storm moment deeper spiritual unity. In the hour following the storm, the atmosphere in the Mecca returned in usual calm. Through the memory, the storm reminded a long time. The Kaaba, which central on the spiritual life of Muslims around the world, stood it always has unshakable enduring. The storm of the severe did not diminish to sanctity in the place, but rather increasing reverence with which it is preserved. In the days that followed, the pilgrims continued their ritual stories about the storm spirit widely. It became a topic discussion not only in Mecca but throughout the Muslim world, where images by the rain shocked Grand Mosque, the chariot of reflecting epoch. Many by the storm, a powerful reminder of their silence, faith as a constant connection between the divine of natural world. As the pilgrimage season continues, the memory of the storm is likely evolving into top list of personal collective experiences that make journey Mecca so proud. It is reminded that in Mecca moments great spiritual significance often come unexpectedly, transformed in ordinary into extraordinary. The storm that descended upon Mecca will be remembered not just intensified by the proud impact it had those who present during the extraordinary event. As the rain lay just against the marble surface and the Grand Mosque that seen nothing short of women, the Kaaba spread the gloom as the storm stood, resultantly the heat of sanctuary, the black drapery stuck against the silvery curtain the rain. The sound of thunder reverberated across the countryside, a rare, humbling experience for the many pilgrims who are more accommodated the region typically, and the predictable weather that briefly illuminated the sky added the dramatic contrast to overwhelming troubled atmosphere, caused them feel its shadow and dance around the Mosque towering minarets. In these moments, the pilgrims were reminded of the majesty of the Creator, whose powerful majesty brought calm all the storm. Despite the harsh conditions, the pilgrims' resolve did not waver. Many saw the storm as a divine test, an opportunity to demonstrate their patience to performance in the face of adversity. This is especially significant given to spiritual journey in the pilgrimage represent a journey one of the resolve, physical and emotional challenges mean to purity and strange ones fall. In the aftermath, as Mecca returned, its unusual rhythmics to storm became a subject to complication and discussion among scholars and pilgrims alike. The event was seen as manifestation to divine will, a reminder of transcendent nature of human life and enduring presence of the divine, who those to present experiences standing before the Kaaba as heaven opened up to nothing short of transformative. In the day that followed the narrative, the storm in Mecca began a spirit beyond the city boundaries. It became a story of resilience, filled the powerful of nature intervened with the sacred. Social media was flooded with the images and video captured the storm, many of which went viral, restorated with the Muslims around the world who saw in the symbol of divine American power. For those who experienced it, it found the storm will forever be adding the memories as a moment when the psychical and spiritual worlds covered in powerful display of nature. It stands testament in unwavering devotion to pilgrims who, despite the challenges, continue their extra worships, embodying the true spirit of Islam. The storm in Mecca was not just weather events, it was a profound reminder of powerful of nature and an unpredictable connection between the believers to their Creator.